electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the San Francisco 49ers. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
At the 23, it's second and 12. Here's Carr. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on second and 13. Carr. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down, make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side.
Well, looking for Ward, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Raiders' 20-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Nick Kwiatkowski.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
Jordan Reed there to make the grab. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
The kick is
and the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Niners 7. Raiders nothing.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it on second down.
Brings up
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ziggy Ansah picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to do?
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. D Ford providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here's A.J. Cole now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Let's take it inside his own 40. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Nevin Lawson with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr. He'll buy some time right. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Takes us up just shy of the 45. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and it's 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Pettis once again the target, and it's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Raheem Mostert there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And a man out of the backfield gets in for the score.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. Throwing again. Carr. And once more to Ruggs, this time the catch made. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now third and 12. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm on the I won't for the safe boy till it's like they love. I don't point to the bad until we all got them buckets. Footsteps coming.
The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on third? Now Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
They do go for it. It's Carr. He's going to look deep down the field, and this is going to be incomplete. A real head-scratcher there, and the Niners take over in terrific field position.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. He's got the first down inside the 10, and finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Garoppolo into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
But that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Pass there over the middle to start things out. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
It's a gain.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
The 43-yard line.
A throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On first down, Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
4-yard line.
They run it with Jacobs. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
To throw on second and 6, Carr. He's sacked back around the 28.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Carr going to throw. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Nelson on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Now that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 18 yards, first down Niners. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, 49ers! Raheem Mostert. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers had 6 to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The sack by Jordan Willis.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Tavarius Moore. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Complete.
That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
from the 35 on second down. Garoppolo. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete. It's third down. And
so third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Dante Pettis. Incomplete.
So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. The final shot here before half for Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so it's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around them better than others, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run it with Coleman. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
Down San Francisco.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
21. Here we go. 65. Hey, gun.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A 28-yard
A
gain.
really good pickup of 28 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
They'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
And he'll be out of bounds just in. Inside the 25-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jeremy McKinnon. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Up to make the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time, he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
Outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there? Yeah, maybe that extra you know, that extra emphasis on it. Got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone.